Go.
Well, hey there. Welcome back to The Person Who's Not Your Average Cook, Dustin Meyer, with my co-host,
Kennedy Meyer.
as always. And we're going to have my son on here today because some of you have asked, where's your son? So we're going to bring him on. We're going to have him help a little bit. And today we're going to do a little bit of baking. A little bit different than everything else that we've done.
Yeah.
And this is just your typical, hello. There's our other co-host. So we're just...
There.
Okay. We're gonna, we're just making just the original Chex Mix. But how we like it is just a little bit different. I do use Cheerios and usually, well, if I can't find the wheat Chex, I just use Life. Life is actually a little bit more nutrient and it tastes the same pretty much. And then as I went to make this, I realized that I ate it all, or we ate it all, or something. We're just gonna add a little bit more of the other favorite cereals, and we're gonna go from there. Cut. Okay, so I came across this guy who does cooking, and he's hilarious. And so step one, which I've missed in all my other videos, but step one is always wash your damn hands. And I did wash my hands. So next step, 3 cups of corn, Chex. So I do want to give a little hint with this. I love these cereals in here, but I started adding a bit more of this the very first time that I made this, and it is not that good. So I switched it up a little bit. So make sure right at 3 cups. Cut.
Go.
3 cups of rice Chex. Cut.
Go.
So this is where you would put the wheat in there, but I like to put some Cheerios, and that's all I had left too. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the corn Chex right at that 3 cups again. Like I said, you don't really want to go more. Close enough. Into the bowl. Cut.
Go.
Okay, the next step here is to turn on your meat thermometer and check the temperature. That's not the next step. Cut.
Go.
Okay, so the next step is 1 cup of mixed nuts. And I like the Planters. I think that's the best. They have the pecans and the Brazil nuts and the cashews, almonds, peanuts. I don't really like the big Brazil nuts, so I kind of take those out. And a little hint here, if you accidentally go a little bit more than 1 cup on these nuts, it's perfectly fine. Cut.
Go.
Next, 1 cup of bite-sized pretzels. And the Day family gave us these pretzels, and there's some sticks and twists, so that's what we're using. Cut.
Go.
Okay, so the next step, there's a couple different ways to make this, obviously, but I like to do the oven method. It tastes much better than microwave, so don't ever even, I don't know, it's up to you, but that stuff's garbage. This stuff's way better. So the next step, heat your oven to 250 degrees, and then I take that butter and plop it into a baking pan like this. This, I wash them and reuse them. I smoke on my smoker with it. I bake with it. Then I wash it and make sure it's nice and clean. But yeah, I just keep reusing these ones. Cut.
Go.
So I'm gonna take this and we're gonna melt this butter in here. So I'm not even gonna wait till it's at 250. I'm just gonna put it in there and I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Cut. Next, we're gonna get the seasonings ready while the butter is melting in the oven. And so what I do, I already took the tops off. That was a tip on one of my last videos. Those come off, so that way you can dip it. So I do the dry seasonings first. So we need 2 tablespoons. We need 1.5 teaspoons of seasoned salt, and I use Lowry's. But what I like And this is key to how I make it. I double all these ingredients right here. I double every single one of them, and it comes out with much more flavor. I guess that's just how I like it. So you can do whatever you want. So 1.5 teaspoons of seasoned salt. So we're gonna do 3 teaspoons of this. And I don't level them off, I just bloop, do that. Bloop.
I use those for my green beans.
Bloop. Yeah, use that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, 3/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. So, how many is it?
3 teaspoons.
3/4, so that's 1.5. 1
1, 2.
half of garlic, then 1/2 teaspoon of onion. So 1 teaspoon onion. Bloop. Now we can do the Worcestershire sauce. That's exactly how you say it. Nobody knows exactly how to say it, but that's
Worcestershire sauce.
no. It's exactly how I say it. It's Worcestershire sauce. That's how it's spelled. That's how it's pronounced. I don't want any of you to sound silly. Worcestershire sauce. Exactly how it's supposed to be said. Like I said, I don't want any of you to sound funny. So if you have to play this video over and over just to get the... Okay, I'll shut up. All right, so it says 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. So we're going to do 4 tablespoons. This is a tablespoon. Are you paying attention, Kennedy? Okay, so I gotta take this off as well. So 4 of these bad boys, and I don't shy away. 1. Oops, it's oh no, 2. Oops, 3, 4. As you can tell, I like a little bit extra of this stuff. And then what I do is I just stir it all together here, because the next step we're gonna put it with our mixture. Cut.
Go.
All right, it is not quite done in here, as you can tell. So we're just gonna leave it in a little bit longer till all of it's melted. You know, you can cut it in half. You can cut it into slices to kind of speed it up, but I just like to give us time to get it up to temp, plus mix all our stuff. And what you doing down there, Kennedy?
Ha ha.
All right, cut.
Go.
Okay, so the butter is done. Maybe a little too done.
Oh.
Okay, and so next we take our mixture and we stir it in the butter. Make sure to get all that yumminess out of there.
Yum yum sauce.
Yum yum sauce from the hibachi.
Yeah.
I think this does even better, probably.
Probably.
Okay. So now I'm just gonna kind of mix it up. Not really, I guess. Just a little bit. And then from here, I start mixing in this, and it says do it slowly. Not sure if you have to or not, but I like to get all that stuff mixed in there. I like to have some that are super spicy, maybe. Cut. Yeah, just mix it in. Make sure to get all them juices up from the bottom. Get it nice and delicious here. Make a mess with it. Oh, it smells so good. That's one of the best parts about this. Is the smell. All right, I'm just gonna dump it all in there. All right. Yeah, mix this up real good.
Go.
Okay, so we got all this mixed in pretty good, I'd say. So what I like to do is just kind of even this out a little bit, just so it kind of cooks evenly. Man, that smells good, looks good already.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna put this in the oven at 250. And yes, Mr. Karen on my last one, you do preheat this one. Okay, so There you go. And we're gonna bake this for 1 hour. Oops, actually, so we are baking it for 1 hour. However, you need to stir it every 15 minutes. So I set a timer for 15, and right away I look at the time. So at roughly 9:08, it'll be more like 9:15. It'll be done at that time. So if you ever forget, just remember 9:15. That's your last one. Cause like when I did it the first time, I set it for 15, stirred it. Set it for 15, stirred it. I set it for 15. I was like, oh no, is this the second one or third one? Am I on the second one? Anyway, it eliminates it because I know at 9:15, if I'm stirring it, we're done. So that's pretty much all I got for that. So I will see you back in about 15 minutes. Cut. So now is that time in all of our videos where we say something nice. So Kennedy, what's today's nice thing that we're gonna talk about?
Don't getting what you want is a blessing.
Yep, so not getting what you want could be a blessing. And I want to talk about that because I have a whole history, a whole story of stuff that I could talk about, but that's for another time. But I just want to say that there are a lot of things, especially when I was younger, that I wished for, that I prayed for, that, you know what, I'm so glad that it didn't happen because it led me to my wife, I guess. And it led me to Kennedy and Isaiah, and it led me to here, and so many things changed. And so if you don't get something, it's probably God's plan. You might not see it right away, but eventually you will probably see it. And when that day comes, thank yourself for not having what you had asked for. Are you making faces? So yeah. Don't cry if you don't get what you want, because there's plenty of stuff that's coming your way that is probably a little bit better. Hang in there. It's recording.
Emoji pop.
Emoji pop. I don't even know what that is, but you're crazy, girl. And now we have reached that time where I give a shout out to all my sponsors who are not my sponsors and don't give me any money, nor do they maybe even probably watch this video. That's okay. I like to give a shout out to them. First of all, this is a local, not a bar, it's a fit bar. This is actually our local gym. And so yeah, I give it a little shout out there. But I'm going to give a shout out to all our first responders, because without you, life would not be possible, literally. So the ambulance, the fire department, and the police, all of our first responders. So I know that right now there's a lot of stuff that happened in Memphis, and it's so sickening to watch what actually happened there, and it's sickening to watch what some of the police have done. But just know that not all cops are bad. So all you people out there that just hate everybody and just want to give all this hate and, you know, all the, you know, whatever, oh, screw the pigs and all. You know what? There are so many good cops out there. So many good cops. There's good firefighters. There's good ambulance drivers. There's good. Yeah, I'm a firefighter now. So there's good doctors and nurses, and you know what? There's so many good people out there. So stop hating on just what you're seeing in the media. The media is full of BS anyways. I don't care what side of the alley you're on. We're all human. And you know what? Yes, sometimes we make mistakes. We're all human. We're all going to make mistakes. But stop hating on them like that. You can protest and you know, make a stand so that way a change can be made, definitely. But stop hating all cops, and stop hating all first responders, and just stop hating in general. Especially here in America, we live in the best dang country in the world, and so be thankful for what you have.
Do not hate cops.
You heard it from her. She's the boss. And we're still on our first iteration of our 15 minutes, so just like I did on my last video, I want to show you something. I am cleaning up. I'm about to put all these away. I washed those before I started this video, and I threw everything in here, and I'm just gonna wash all this stuff. I already put almost everything away. Kennedy's eating this stuff, but Yeah, it just makes cleanup so much easier to do it while you're cooking, so that way you don't have so much to do at the end. So men, especially men, I hope you heard that again. Just clean up. Your wives will love you more.
Yep.
Okay, so our timer's going off, so we're about to stir. This is our first 15 minutes. And I have my awesome little dude, my buddy, Isaiah. This is who everybody's been asking for. He is 3,
Yeah,
and he's a turkey.
Isaiah, hold up number
And a
3.
stinky boy.
Number 3.
Are you a stinky boy?
Oh, that's 2.
Oh no, we gotta stir. All right, so I'll come over here and I'll get this. Oops.
Oh, I got this up. Yeah. Yeah, what you doing? Cooking. I'm cooking. You're cooking? Yeah.
Okay, now don't touch the pan. Hold on, buddy.
It's hot.
Yep, hold on. Okay, let's stir it.
Okay.
No, hey, yep. Don't touch the pan. Yep, stir a little faster. Let me have you help, okay? Oh, that's pungent. And moms and dads, this is how you get your kids to like you. Do stuff with them. Not only is it a blessing to my heart and my soul, but it is to theirs too. Kids are precious. Time goes way too fast. How's it going?
Good.
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 Do you have anything you want to tell our viewers?
No?
No? You want to say, hey dudes?
Hi, dudes.
Want to say, hey stinky people?
Isaiah. Hi, Super Pebble. Isaiah, say your name. Yeah. No, say your whole name.
Now, what's your full name?
You? No. Isaiah, what's... August Meyer. Yeah.
August
Isaiah,
Meyer, that's
August
right.
Meyer.
Okay, so we're going to finish doing this, and then we're going to set it for another 15. Cut.
Go.
Okay, so I thought of somebody who could be my sponsor, because I'm about to just blast their awesomeness. So I just want to say Tfal, T-F-A-L. I don't know how to say that. Tfal. I don't know. But your stuff is so amazing. Non-stick, sturdy, very extremely scratch resistant. So we've had this one. I don't even know. I mean, you can see some scratches and whatnot in there. We've had this one for several years. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, 10 maybe, I don't know. A long time. And I'm the type of guy who just gets the cheap pots and pans and all that. Well, since I started cooking a lot more, I realized, oh, you know, I actually do need the better stuff. And these are bomb diggity. This one I make a lot of breakfast in, eggs, and you can just pour it right out there. Some soups and whatnot, gravies, you can just stick right on it. I absolutely love Tfal, whatever products. Cut.
Go.
It's ready.
It's ready.
Okay, don't touch the pan, remember.
Okay.
Stir it. Yep, don't touch. Yep, Kennedy, take a look at how it's turning brown already. Look at all this yumminess in there. Excuse me. Good job, buddy. Positive reinforcement works. It looks yum.
Mr. Cute Man.
Hey,
Oh,
whoa. You guys might not want to eat this anymore. It's fine for us.
Yeah.
And I won't be giving this to the neighbors either. Okay, can Daddy finish this?
Yeah.
Okay, don't touch. Okay, now what I was gonna say before, just make sure to get all that stuff like on the bottom mixed to the top, because all the little stuff goes to the bottom, obviously, when you stir. So make sure to, thanks, buddy. So yeah, just stir it real good. And then once again, spread it out to make sure that it bakes evenly. Just like so. And back in she goes. Cut!
Go.
Okay, so this is the third time that we're gonna stir, and it's getting more pungent as we bake. Take a look at it, Kennedy. What do you think? Looking pretty good.
It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. So I know what you're all thinking. I did not put the rye chips in here or the garlic chips or whatever. You're right, and I really do like them in here. I just didn't have any, and since I'm not your average cook, oh, he said it again. So since I'm not your average cook, a lot of the stuff that I cook, I truly use what I have available at the time, and I do go to the grocery store quite often here in town, but I like to plan ahead, and if I don't have something, then I'll either A, make something else, or B, change the recipe. So for all those that are thinking, oh, I don't, I don't know how to cook, and I don't have this and that, it's fine. Use what you have to make something delicious. Cut!
Go.
Okay, so I just put it back in the oven for our last 15 minutes, and it was right at 9 o'clock, so at 9:15, we're gonna be done, just like I said at the beginning. So our last step is that we're gonna let it cool, and we're gonna let it cool on some paper towels. So, here's how I do it. You can do it however you want, but I just lay it right on the counter. You take roughly the same amount, and just double it up. And if I have a lot more, then I might put one more, but just 2 deals like this is plenty, and then we're gonna dump it out and let it cool. And then we'll get to enjoy it. So I'll see you at the end. Cut.
Go.
There you have it, folks. She's all done. Time to cool. Cut. How is it?
Good.
Is it? And here's Kennedy's taste test.
I'm gonna try the pretzel. That's good.
Is it good? Actually, I've been tasting it. I do know that it's good. There you have it, folks. So, there you have it. Another success in the kitchen with not your average cook, Dustin Meyer, and Isaiah. That's right. So remember,
you
spread love, not hate, and enjoy your food.